muscle there to.
Good evening and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. It's been a fantastic night. Dundee. Let's not even talk about Dundee, should we? Let's just get straight into it. Why not?
Dundee, they've thrown everything behind it.
Let me just check this. Let's not even talk about Dundee, should we? Let's just get straight into it. Big shout out to everyone that does lives on YouTube, because I tell you one thing, it's not for everybody.
That's goal kick. Will be that.
That'll be the last action of the game there. Yep, there's the final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, as Steely said, thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it. Gaza, we already said, mate, we did already cover it. Don't worry, we did cover him.
Alright, yes. That is that. Nothing new. Nothing unpredictable, and nobody's surprised. But again, as I was saying, guys, thank you all so much for being in here. I appreciate the support. You can enjoy the rest of your night now that Rangers are finished. But
Rangers are finished. You've got it in one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Definitely see you in the next one. Let's just listen back to the last couple of minutes of the game, because the denial.
D, you wouldn't even make it to the fan event. You'd drink that and then you'd be back in the hotel room passed out.
It's the tears. He'll pass his head.
I've seen Nesbitt watching us. I'm not joking. When we were at the party, she tried it, went inside. Oh, I'm sorry. And she's like, "Tell me you didn't try that." It's like, yeah, she did.
I'm more interested in who brought it.
Oh man!
David,
I tell you one
McFarlane.
thing.
David
Let me just
McFarlane.
get this right up. Gotta say, it's the best commentary in the world. It's the most disappointing commentary in the world. Shambles of our club. Here we go.
Foul. 1 minute to go.
We're just listening back.
Did it quick here?
The excitement. Oh, the excitement.
If I'm honest with you, I'm the exact same. That's how I'm feeling about Manchester. Cannot be fit about the game. Just get me there for a drink.
They're way to trash Manchester once again. Oh my goodness. Way to trash Manchester once again.
All
just
right.
need to get the listen.
Yeah, it's just muscled there, to be fair. It's just... And again, we can go on about our poor defending and lack of ruthlessness going forward, but...
Sing and shout about your great defenders.
You have to give credit to the way Dundee defended today, by the way.
Yeah. Dundee, they've thrown everything behind
it. Rangers, bye-bye.
To be fair, I said 2-1 Dundee.
Well, it should have been 2-1 Dundee. Dundee get a goal chopped off. When you see that line, there was never ways.
I think that's goal kick. Will be that.
That'll be the last action of the game there. Yep, there's the final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, as Steely said, thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it.
Good evening. God bless.
We already said, mate, we did already cover it. Don't worry, we did cover him.
Alright, yes. That is that. Nothing new. Nothing unpredictable, and nobody's surprised. But again, as I was saying, guys, thank you all so much for being in here. I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the rest of your night now that Rangers are finished. But
yeah, they are that. There you go, it's the last word. Rangers are finished. Baz, I give you a wee mention at the end of the chat. Yes, I seen that Z head walking away. Rangers do definitely walking away. But it is all about Celtic. Celtic, when we look at the league table. Yes, when we look at the league table, and just a bit of chocolate for Arla. When you look at the league table, Celtic are top of the league, looking down on everyone. And let's face it, the Rangers only managed to close the gap by 1 point tonight. It's still minus 15 in Govan. Yes, it was minus 16 last night. They managed to get a small point. Aberdeen will be thinking, what did we throw away? Allowing Dundee United to get into third position in the league. Dundee United have just overtaken Aberdeen. Aberdeen, if they had kept up the momentum, surely would have been fighting for that second spot and a chance to get into the Champions League. Could you imagine if Aberdeen done the unthinkable and managed to get back into second position between now and the end of the season and ultimately qualify for the Champions League along with Celtic next season. That would be the meltdowns of all meltdowns. Get the rabble on, Baz. Let's see who else is about. And we don't listen to their pain. And it's fair game as far as... no, they've got 15 minutes yet. They're not going on straight away. They aren't going on straight away, so we'll put that one on the back burner. Yeah, they've got too clever to us hijacking their hacks, so they are delaying their lives. Yes, delaying administration, but not paying their tax. So there's 78 people waiting. I'll read out some of the comments. But first, before that, we'll jump over the land of Twitterati. We need to talk about the Celtic game that is on in the weekend. But before that, we'll jump on, as we do, we'll drink to the champions. Oh man, I need to have a right. Full time is 1-1 in Dundee. And some of the comments, dramatic win, 11 points was good. 11 points. And a lot of laughing faces. His position has become untenable. One disaster to the next. Embarrassing from Dingwall to Dundee. Get him out of the place. Don't care much how it costs. We are the pain fans. We have to do something. And then one of the best ones. I'm not playing that because it'll get me demonetised. Said weeks ago, Clement has to go. The meltdowns are all around the land, but somewhere this is happening. The chants are unbelievable all over the. You've got to love Twitter on nights like this. You do have to like tits. Will we win Thursday? Be honest. It's Thursday. Be honest. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm fucking gonna get wrecked. Thank you very much. Hail, boys.
Ask, in your country, do you know the word pish? Fans would like to know by wanting me to ask, in your country, do you know the word pish?
Absolute quality. There's another one.
I fucking shout yous all, man.
Fucking again, I am uninstalling.
No, it's my fault.
I
forgot how shout yous all, man.
Oh my god, minus 58 and Govern. If Carlsberg done games, then that was it. Barris loves twisting the knife. Boy for Berry offer at the hip. We went through the 1990s. This is our turn. Boy for Berry offer. You got it right. They made us suffer through the 1990s, did Rangers fans. And yes, Alexa, play Clyde 1. Disappointed. Many congratulations to Dundee, who actually managed to score some 2 goals tonight, but they didn't get it. Kanija, Clement, oh dear. There's a lot of people wanting Clement out, and then there's this. Oh my god, I'll tell you one thing. You've got to love the internet on days like this. Where was the internet in 2012? You never got the stuff like this. Remember that time that Clement was pictured peeking over the fence? Yeah, mind the gap. 15 clear. 15 clear at the top of the table. But we need to talk about the game this weekend. Yeah, we're going to forget about them for just a couple of minutes or so. We need to talk about the game this weekend. Celtic are steadily marching towards silverware. Yes, we are championing on. Champions again. 55 is on the way. It is incoming. Celtic are on the go fast train all the way to the championship. We're coming through the tunnel, the big long tunnel that is the Champions League. The Champions League. I don't care anymore. That is the SPFL title, and it is a one-way track, and Celtic have just dropped a gear and headed over the mountain that is the halfway point of the SPFL season. Celtic are in first gear. And it's now heading down through the tunnel with the light at the end of the tunnel and one hand on the championship trophy. It is all going to be about when and where Celtic can win the league again. Yes, Celtic are marching. They're not marching. They are triumphant and they're successful. Just trying to find that little extra bit to squeeze every damn life out of this 55th title in a row. And well, Clement must stay, says so the comments. Let's jump into the comments. Clement slowly hiding. He is slowly hiding. They can't afford to sack him. And well, we can just make sure. Sports science is going nuts tonight. Must be March if we win the title. When will we win the title? People will start talking about that now. It is a countdown to when Celtic can and where. What game will it be that will win the league? And if it's an away game, the trying to get tickets for it is just going to be absolutely. Anyway, Elon Musk FC. Elon, come and buy us. Clement stolen the ball. He has stolen the ball. Flying column. When are they away? Anton Rogan's the live waffler. Right, let's see if they are on. There's 7 minutes for that one. There's a lot. None of them will go live tonight because I think that they're just going to sack it, aren't they? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, this is an instant reaction. And they've decided not to turn up. Yes, it was meant to start. It was meant to start ages ago. This one, but nobody's turned up. So I didn't want to go on. There's one channel that was meant to start 10 minutes ago. About 10 minutes ago, and they've not started yet. I think they've all done walking away. Yeah, it's like, I'm no doing alive, man. I'm no doing alive. That Baz will be on and he'll be listening into us, man, pissing himself, laughing. Get him out, says this comment. The manager has no clue how to motivate players or how to change a game. What decent manager is going to take that aside and bring in players? We have no money. We've got a total defensive crisis with no money, anything. Gers56 says, Gers56. It's got to be taking the mince out of that. It says we're really bad. We could have played all night and not scored the second goal. Why are Rangers fans accepting this? This at any other period, the hordes would be outside Ibrox demanding change. 33 touches inside Dundee United's box and 1 goal. Dundee on a cold winter's night. It's not for everybody, is it? That would have been great to have a Ferguson, but we've got this clown in the job. Anyway, we are waiting on them going live, but they're all kind of hiding. You've got to admit, they're probably all checking in on this channel, saying, we're waiting on them going live, Jack. We're waiting on them going. Oh, right, we've found one that could possibly be live. Let's get on to that one. Just get on to this one. We got a hackathon going on, and it's fair play. Tell the Rangers fans out there, come on, it's YouTube. It's the modern game. It is the modern. There we go.
She's fine.
You're ready. We need to get behind Clement. He's an excellent tactician. Let's get ready to meltdown.
Murray. He battled away with him, mate. He wasn't letting.
He's a big unit. He's a big unit in Salaran.
Oh, aye. He's got a good physique on him. But then we get into the middle of the park, mate, with Diamande and Barn. What a performance!
What middle of the park, mate?
Oh, that was dreadful. That was a dreadful. Honest to God, wee Barn was getting knocked about like a rag doll, man. He's just, I don't know what he was up to. That is definitely his worst game in the Rangers jersey, that one. Diamande, just coming to the conclusion. The boy's got some talent, but he's just a stupid player. He does stupid things, mate. Just crazy, stupid things. And then we get to the crux here. We'll get to the crux.
They'll be jumping. They'll be jumping.
Just anonymous to fame. They really were. They didn't practically nothing the whole game. The whole game.
Surely maybe gets 1 mark for the finish, mate, yeah?
Aye, good finish. That was all due to Kelly's quick thinking.
Aye,
and a nice take for Hadji. And a nice take for Hadji.
And a decent ball for Egerman, yeah?
Aye.
We're
Look,
just,
mate, we've got your views on it, and they're slightly different, but as a phone in,
we're just waiting on a couple of the other channels that are running late. There's one channel that's running around about 10 minutes late now. Another one's due to start in 5 minutes.
show, so I'll tell you what they make, because what people feel they're entitled to review. We get the phone lines open, mate.
Hey, somebody phone in. Celtic fan, phone in.
Let's hear from you.
Well, they turn that down a bit whilst they play their little. Alright, let's see if they're listening back to that. Well, you gotta listen to that. Old Bear saying it's as good as usual, 100%. We couldn't have made a difference.
For instance, remember when we were, this boy, what kind of talent?
Right, they're talking boycotts now. Frank Bernardi is saying boycott the ground till changes are made.
Come on, and he played sort of at the left and the midfield, and all he done was simply go down the wing and put the crosses in, cross after cross. You remember?
Oh dear.
Aye.
Aye. See, every time he gets in that situation now, he comes back because he wants to.
What channel, Baz? So we could call in.
I think
It is Rangers Radio.
Mate, it's got to be.
0141 356
Well, you'd
1972.
You look at the other side. He was going forward, then he ran out of puff, he ran out of ideas, kept getting the ball away, so he started getting back away as well. Just
They're all going back.
There's not enough talent, mate. There's just a few of them had their real bad games. There's nothing away for that. They're stinkers, absolute stinkers. And then you're looking for somebody to pull it out the bag for you.
Off to send some emojis.
I was just waiting for the get Eggman in the right position, man, so he could do something. But if somebody's pointed out before, are we going to wait? Is this what it's going to be now? Just get the ball to Eggman and hope he does something.
Yep, pretty much.
Do that. Something similar we've done to somebody was saying Cherny in the beginning of the season. That's what they're doing to Cherny. Just pass it to Cherny, let him do something.
Comment out.
To be fair, the Naggy and Cherny, they did do something.
Kaiser's got the number up.
They created a chance to took it.
Rangers shipping forecast. Well, let's get past the 21,000 by this. Like and subscribe.
What was frustrating me is we're obviously going. There was a thing happened just before half time, and Barry got the ball and
says Irishman in
it was a simple
Porto.
pass forward, and they screwed the pass and passed it straight to the deep play. They then had to make a foul when they said it wasn't a 30-yard pass, it wasn't a 20-yard pass, it was a 5-yard pass, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're thinking, no, this isn't right. The individual errors and it takes all the momentum out of the game, and we just look close. And then I go on about the killing of space, particularly down the left-hand side.
It's quite funny actually because
I know he's left-footed. We know he's all left-foot. Yeah, so he's running inside. But he's running inside right next to Cherny, mate. So he's taking the defender where he wants to go. And if that's what they've been practicing, or that's what they've thought about,
I'm
I
just
don't
waiting.
get it, mate. Yeah, he's just got to stand still so that Cherny's got the space.
And if he has to use them, he can use them.
Aye.
And so he's created his own space and he's gave space to Cherny to attack.
He was constantly killing the space for Cherny.
I have no idea how.
It was
Paul,
driving me crazy, mate.
no idea.
And then you throw
Right,
in,
just give me a minute because these ones are just going on for ages. I thought they were going to have some. There is another one that should have started at 10:55, but that's not even. They've given up the ghost. They haven't given up the ghost. It's the paid guys as well. It's the guys that get paid to report on Rangers. Yes. It is the guys that get paid to report on Rangers, and their channel is just not even starting. And no surprise, the other channel, they're not starting either. They're probably sitting there going, come on, man, Casino in bed sleeping. Clement looks weird. Listening to Flip Flop the new, yeah, they'll probably be listening to Flip Flop on the telly, saying, where do we go for here? Anyway, let's listen to a little bit more of this lot. Where is it?
the fact that they're letting the ball go under their foot.
play. That's why Dundee play. I mean, I don't know if you want to give them credit or not. I don't like giving anybody credit that plays that low block. I just don't think it's...
There's a guy saying, I know, mate, I'm 52 and I missed the good times. The good times. You mean the good times that you had from 1990 to 1999? It's amazing that a club can think of the good times and just think in 1 9-year period, because that's the only good times that they were talking about.
Right, but anyway, that's the way they get results. That's the way they see it. They were delighted.
Desperation, yeah. I get it.
Desperation, mate.
Aye. Nothing.
But the point I'm going to make now is...
Desperation.
What did Clement do the night that he could have done better?
Turned up.
I don't get this. They put him back, cutting back. Then you've got Diamandi. I mean, apart from that shot he had hit the post, I don't know what that boy really done. He just charges about, and he looks busy, and he looks if he's doing things. You go, you're just potty, son. Absolutely potty. But there you go. So what does the manager do? And he can't say he was going to win that game.
God.
He ended up, he had McCausland, he had Cherny, he had Egerman, he had Danilo, he had Matondo, he had Cortez. He
Hey, the victims.
Player that's in the club on that part.
He's first chat at the
God.
tomorrow of my desk, saying, see, I told you it wasn't my fault.
He put everybody on but me. You know what I mean? And he's the one that probably would have scored, but anyway, that's just pie in the sky.
Come on, why are the other ones
You
hiding?
look at it, you see, it's a bad day at the office again. You know what I mean? And there's some of the players need to ping their head in shame with that performance.
I don't disagree with the individual standard of the play, mate, but unfortunately, mate, I just don't see any shape to that, mate. And I've said
There's one of the podcasts, the comment section is getting a bit rowdy. They're telling them to hurry up and start because they're running late.
I don't think we've won a midfield game and an away game domestically over 90 minutes, mate.
No.
And if the podcasts that are running late, if you haven't started, come on, lads, it's fair game. It's YouTube. Do you know what I mean? There's reaction videos all over YouTube. This is us just having a reaction to your meltdown. So get the meltdown on so that you can listen to it. Go on, it's 11:15 here. Let's get a move on. All right, let's listen to this. We can't do that. Wait a minute, we've just lost the channel. Now we're back. There we are.
I don't understand why people go on about this possession stuff. Well, we're a possession-based team. I want to be
fucking D. Anyway,
I'll get a team that's
there we go.
Yeah, hello, welcome everybody. Get your comments and that, and I'm done. Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to your immediate post. It's past making a conversation out of this or try to make light or make a joke or find any positives. It's done now. It's absolutely done. Will he be sacked? Probably not. Knowing this board, probably not. But it's beyond it now. It's beyond everything. To be honest with you, after sitting watching that, absolute dog shit. For 90 minutes. Absolute no plan.
Do not know
you know
what
I said to the guys at the end of the watch along? How many times did we genuinely work the ball into the 6-yard box to give our strikers a chance?
No idea. Right, let's listen to these guys.
Me and Joshua were about 5 minutes into our reaction there, and then I discovered that we aren't in fact live.
Speaking to one another. So
yeah,
we'll need
so
to remember.
Yeah, that's the first time that's happened. But we're here now, so good evening to you all.
Talking to themselves.
How many times against Dundee? Dun fucking D. Anyway.
Language.
Promised myself I wouldn't get angry.
So, boo.
So, yeah, hello and welcome everybody. Get your comments and that, and I'm done. I'm finished. Ian, how are you?
Oh, I don't think you really want the answer to that question right now. I mean, I could go off more than you. And you promising yourself not to get angry is like me promising myself I won't eat another biscuit. It's just never going to happen.
On yourself.
Mate, I don't know if there's anything else you can say about this. It's.
Oh my God.
We all expected what happened tonight to happen. There's not one person out there that didn't think that this was a possibility. We're probably more happy that we actually, not happy, but unexpected got a point because that's not the way it's been going recently. And of all the games over the festive period, including this, because it's the tail end of it, but the one game we actually turned up and won was the one game we all thought we'd get an absolute doing in.
That's because Celtic
I
didn't
would
turn
quite
up.
happily have won every other game and taken nothing from that.
Kenny, how are you?
The We Beat Celtic once a season cup. Aye, we beat Celtic, we're back. We're coming to get you. It's now -15.
Pissed off.
Hey!
It's turned into a pantomime. It's turned into the 1990 Celtic team that couldn't get away from home and get in. It's ridiculous. I'm used to, man. It could be a right rabble, you're no joking. Have some dignity, big man. And take your Belgian arse somewhere else. And let somebody else get a tune at these players and get the dressing room buzzing. Because from top to bottom, this club stinks. 9th, 10th of January, not even a floaty signing. Linked with everybody on the planet.
Linked to everybody on the planet.
Linked with 38-year-old defenders. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, Martin, that was bloody.
You're going to have a great meltdown content.
I heard the boy saying that hardly most people said that late today. It was just a pure. I don't know, man. It was a worst game of football I've ever watched for a long time, and we didn't help ourselves.
And by the way, Kenny, see for the possession that we had, Dundee were a much better team.
Oh, they played football against us, and that's how bad it was because they weren't great.
Yeah, they weren't great, but they were Dundee.
It's a post-match reaction video after another dismal away showing from Rangers, and it is how it ended behind Celtic. I was going to say in the title race, there is no race. That was long gone, of course, but yet more pressure now on Philippe Clement. It was a very angry reaction from the fans at Dens Park.
Did they boo? This is the question.
After the game, and certainly on social media and in the comments as well. And yeah, I feel sorry for those the thousands of Rangers fans that made the long journey north for that.
They didn't come for. They all came for fucking Stirling
game or wherever they travelled to attend and watch that turgid display. Through Adewumi, the on-loan Burnley man, after just over 5 minutes defending, and we know it's a makeshift defence. Yanis Hadji into Rangers go out into that second half and return with all 3 points. But a well-worked move of this. How long can it go on? Another dreadful showing.
I think it's 13 points from 33 away from home. Rangers have only taken maximum points in 3 of 11 away games there. I mean,
the Queen and the you-know-who.
I actually don't know where you start with that tonight.
Boycott Sunday.
Because you think you've seen a bad away performance from Rangers, and I thought that topped it. As we've discussed a lot after away games, this isn't a situation in which Rangers have been desperately
best
unlucky, and you're thinking of this clicks or if that clicks. Then results will
just
start
simply
to fall. I don't know what you hold on to if you're looking at it from a performance point of view in a game.
Away to
Dundee,
Dundee,
are
we
missing.
can't score
I know Rangers are missing a number of
goal.
players. Dundee are missing a number of players too. Yep. One's obviously spoken about financials quite a lot.
Yeah, financials of no money, man.
So let's not be kidded. They weren't great, but we made them look amazing again.
Yay!
Self under the buses at the same time. We very much for the support, my friend. His substitutions, his
side of things, absolute desperation, and not even the right ones. I know a lot of people are saying that about Warburton. Bring Warburton's team as well before this lot. He's the only manager who has a worse.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a fucking woman. We're getting the Warburton's hat back. Oh, Jesus God.
Win ratio than Clement. Pedro is better. Beale's better. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is better. I think Marty was even better. That says a lot. That says everything you need to know.
Bring back Graham Murty
about this man, and every single one of them got chased. So why is this man still here? I mean, to me, he looked like a man who knew that if he didn't get a result tonight, he's gone. That's what he looked like. And if from what we're hearing from Dundee is right, it's the first time you've heard the fans giving their opinion at the ground. The board, I know that we sit in his hand that he won't get sacked. He probably won't get sacked. He'll be here to the end of the season. But the board cannot keep him in. If the fans turn and they lose the fans, they got nothing.
Jesus.
So we can't keep doing. I know we can't keep doing this every year. But as Martin, as you've argued with Connor and others,
my God,
you can if it's not going right, and it ain't going right. I had to stop myself there because I'm desperate not to swear. I want to get it all out, but
just say it.
To try my best not to. Being in Dundee and considering the results they've got.
Then went back up the road and went to its bed.
Definitely.
There's no two horses about it. Charles, super chat, thank you very much, Charles. And Kenny, 100%.
There's a lot of worry in Rangers fans again about where we get the transfers from. If we hold on to this guy, we're going to end up, as Ian said there, we're going to be struggling for Europa Conference by the end of it. Because look at the amount of draws this guy gets, or we get the odd loss away from home. It's time to go, boys. You know what it is? It's time to go. We've had enough. Rangers fans have had enough.
I've had
How
enough.
much more do we need to put up with?
I understand, Ian, that it was a
disappointing game.
Don't need to remind people of the financial gap in this game.
But it was really disappointing.
Chances score goals. Passing the ball endlessly about the park, it's just pointless. That's like Guardiola's crap. I can't go that style of football.
Guardiola's crap.
Me, mate, I get what you're saying, but in football, mate, the manager always carries a gun. I'll go back to, it's unique, innit? I'll go back to the decorators, mate. The manager walks in.
The decorators? You never paid the face painters, never mind the decorators. I hope the decorators got money up front.
I'll put the paper on upside down, mate. They're all getting bagged. In football, the manager walks in.
What? The decorators put the paper on upside down, so it wasn't meant to say 55.
What have you done?
I'm just, what I've got, mate, I'm just sick of listening to it now.
Aye, you're the cheerleader. You're his cheerleader. By the way, tell me, where is the progress came for you in this team? I've heard you trumpeting him, by the way, for about the last 2-3 weeks, how he's the greatest thing. No, you're the man.
No, I never said he's the greatest thing that's ever been. I never said
you did so. Just admit it.
We just had 77% of the ball. It encapsulates the issues. It encapsulates, I think, the point that we were speaking about on Monday's show.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, what value do these results hold? Because Rangers...
Well, nothing, because you're going to win absolutely nothing. Nothing in particular. Say it again.
But not to the extent that we made Dundee look really, really good, Ian.
Yeah.
And when, I tell you what, he's a really composed centre-back.
I think you got that round the wrong way there, Lyndon B. He's not terrible proper. He's proper terrible.
Hey, boom, doom, doom. I'm here all night, and we're going to talk all day.
That of the football. What do you think? I'll put it right back to you.
But this way, I was surprised Cherny scored, to be honest, because it didn't feel like a game that Rangers were going to score in.
But that's just it. I think Clement's football. It's as if he obviously wants to play into space and
what?
How can you produce that? Before we go, how can you produce what you produced against Celtic, then turn this shite, by the way, either side of the Celtic game? Sorry for my language. that to me, the night's enough with him. Unbelievable.
I'm going to tell you how, Jim, and listen, I'll take it away because my mate's pom-pom's killing him, right? Right. I'm going to tell you how. Because we watch teams who are playing dross every week and going off form, then they play us and they get up for a big game. And that's the problem. We got up for big games.
We got up for big games.
Well against Tottenham. Should have won the game. Big game.
Big game.
Really
Big game.
We're
We're up big games. Big
against
game.
them again. Big game.
Big game.
The bread and butter, mate. The attitude and the motivations stink.
As the world beaters last week. Yeah, they were that. They were that.
And you want my opinion? The shape.
Shape.
Albert has said that he thinks that this guy is bringing players in to develop in difficult circumstances.
Difficult circumstances, you say, do you? So what are the difficult circumstances?
And he's still trying to do kind of similar things when the space isn't there. Football, you contrive to lose control of the game. And
so you purposely lost control of the game? Interesting one.
Scoring where Simon Murray falls to the ground theatrically. I think he stands in his foot. Checked it for VAR, decided it wasn't enough in it for a penalty. Thought that aside, much time was left on the game. It was that boring and poor to watch.
It was boring and poor to watch for a Rangers fan. How disappointing can you be?
He's out. We'll play it up that he stayed on a year to help us out and all the rest of it. But he's useless, absolutely useless. I mean, Enciala looked like, if you had to look at it from someone looking from the outside looking in, you'd have said that Enciala was the seasoned professional tonight and Proper was coming in for his first start. In itself, that's not enough. You cannot be all right.
Captain, that is where Rangers Football Club is right now. Robin Proper is our fucking captain.
I mean,
language, boys.
I can't see anywhere else on that team who you put that captain's armband on. Maybe.
Well, neither can I. Not that I would know. Anyway, let's wait a minute. There's something coming in here. Oh.
Like, that was dreadful. That was
Right.
dreadful.
What is
And
that?
you're right. The results are no good enough. Of course you're right. And I'm not trying to protect him and say he's doing a great job in the league or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all, Jim. All I'm saying is he's there to do a job.
Who's there to do a job? I've actually lost who they're actually talking about now. It's the disappointment and the meltdown is unbelievable. And we're just going to have to listen to just one little bit more for this evening because I think they're going to go on for a while.
You're building something, as Clement has spoken about, at Rangers. You need it to be entertaining, or you need it to be effective. Well, maybe he's captain, maybe he's trying to take a bit more responsibility. About 80%, almost 80% of
home, has he? I would have thought that he's a manager of some repute, having given a success in Belgium, that he would have managed to figure out how to
beat Celtic and the rest of the SPFL.
Get past these sort of teams. I mean, we're not talking about playing Real Madrid here.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're talking about beating Dundee, and you can't beat Dundee. Anyway, is Martin still okay?
Beat Hadji, but he's not a captain. He's not... Probably will captain and has captained Romania, but he's not the Balogun that came on for. We should still have enough to repel Dundee for
sack any manager. Never mind what's going on. I'm not going to hang this round Proper's neck, right? Because I know we're all just having a conversation about Proper and nobody else, but a lot of players went missing. See, as soon as they scored, it started again. You seen them going missing. They weren't interested. There's gaps appearing, and see the shape we have off the ball. It's mental. I mean, the amount of time we don't follow our runners.
No, it's just you do follow your runners. You generally follow them way back home or up to wherever.
There's 20 yards of space for somebody to run onto the ball.
I know.
Phones us in on the way down the road, south side. I hope he phones in and tells us how he's actually feeling. Absolute disgrace, man. Shocking. Not good enough. It's not good enough. Again, I don't know where we go. Because I don't think we can keep sack managers either. But he's as culpable as the players are. I mean, that... Javi Matondo, come on.
Anyway, a big shout out to Parkhead Boy, just made a 199 super chat, and a big shout out to John, the truck driving legend. It's been a good day. Built a snowman in Inverness, had a wee gamble. Of what? Oh, Jesus, you did not just say that on and the Huns were John the truck driving legend. Oh my God, I cannot repeat that. There could be people of a nervous disposition watching this video, so we cannot repeat that comment. Anyway, let's get a little bit more of this nonsense.
I listened, mate. Matondo, in the first few weeks of the season, he was above average. I think that Raskin played against Motherwell.
Aye, he did.
Desperate to have a right back playing at that side of the park. And
right back, is that not where he plays?
How difficult can it be with the players that he has at his disposal?
Well, it's pretty bad because they drop points again.
When a team scores against us, it's crazy. And I was watching some of the movement for the Rangers play.
It's crazy, all right, because they just can't cope, can they?
And they were lost. So it was from top to bottom. And I believe that Agaman was hung out to dry because of our core value older players far too quick.
Ian, we started the game with a possession. It was
back in. Tiffany gets it. Proper should do a lot better.
I'm sitting on the couch watching the game, and
what did you have to eat? Or were you drinking Red Bull?
I can see as soon as Enciala's header goes towards the byline and the Dundee players running to go on it, I'm sitting back because I'm not pretending I'm psychic or anything, but I'm saying to myself, this is...
Oh, you're not saying that Dundee were about to score?
It's going to be a goal. It's definitely going to be a goal.
So you're saying you're psychic?
You just know it's coming.
Funny that, eh? We're all doing
That's amazing.
We're all watching to see what players ball watching. I mean, the closest player to the ball, the boy running in to hit the shot was Diamanda, and he's just standing there.
Okay.
Genius.
Yeah, it's genius.
And anytime we looked like we were going to break, we stopped.
Oh, it's amazing.
In the league recently, we pick and choose our games when we want to play football, and I don't know if it's Clermont. I mean, again, I go back to the Clermont. A point away from home for Clermont is as good as a win. That's what it feels like. It's like Le Guen. 1 point away from home is a good result, because in your top 5 leagues and in the likes of France and in Germany and England, maybe a point away from home is a good thing. But in Scotland, you should be taking all 3 points regardless.
But why? You're not that big club that you make out that you are. Anyway, Psychic Zombies, Brendan Rodgers falling out with fans and then getting the ultimate sing-along or sing-alongs at the Celtic game last night. And Celtic moving 15 points clear at the top of the table. Yes, it is a cold, cold night in Govan. Predicted lineup for the game tomorrow. We should really have talked about that a bit more. The fact that Celtic do take that big, long trip up to Ross County this weekend. I think Kasper Schmeichel will keep his place in goal as always. Sinisalo will keep his place on the bench. When you look at the defence, I think this will be my prediction for the defence. It'll be Alistair Johnson, who will start at right back ahead of Tony Rowson, who will be on the bench. Cameron Carter-Vickers and Trusty, will they start again, or will the manager now start thinking about bringing Liam Scales back into it for that away game? Or will he start Tony Rowson and give Alistair Johnson a rest? Remember that goal that Tony Rowson scored up in Ross County a few seasons ago under the previous manager. Greg Taylor, he will retain his position for one of his last games at Celtic. I do expect him to be sold in the next couple of weeks, just the same way that a Honduran, yes, the Honduran is going to live the dream in Madrid. Yes, he is going to live the dream in Madrid, playing for the third team in Madrid. So fair play to him. Alex Bai, even though that he is in and around the squad, I don't expect him to start in the away game up in Ross County. So we'll just need to wait and see if Greg Taylor does start or not. I fully expect him to do. In the midfield, I'm going to go for McGregor, Engels and McCown to start the game again, even though Dyson Maeda and Kuhn. Will Kuhn start? That's the big question mark. I would not risk Kuhn, so I think that Yang will get the nod before him and add in Ida to start the game again, just to keep Kyogo Furuhashi fresh for the Scottish Cup and the Champions League games coming up. Anyway, it's been an absolutely fantastic night as Celtic fans. I'm going to leave yous. The weather up north definitely looks cold for the weekend and maybe snowed off. Well, the Rangers will be hoping that we're snowed off. They'll be hoping that the season just gets cancelled now. Just hand Celtic the title. They are that far in front that we just keep on walking and we're just going to win the league. That's it. We just go and win the league. When you look at the points, Celtic are sitting on 56. The Rangers are sitting on the exact same amount of games, sitting on 41 points. It's going to be a case of when, not if, Celtic win the league. It's going to be a case of when. Fans will start counting their chickens, as they say. They will start counting the days and the games, and people will be trying to predict when Celtic will become champions once again for the 55th time in Scotland, making us the most successful club in Scotland. Even though we already are, this will just confound it even more. And on that note, have an absolutely fantastic evening, Celtic fans all around the world.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party.